Hi.
Hey, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. Have a seat.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Yes.
My name is TJ Leyden. I guess if you want to know my background, I'm a former neo-Nazi skinhead white supremacist, and I now work at a juvenile center in Utah.
How would you describe your actions at the time? Was it racist, anti-Semitic, or was it just plain violence?
It wasn't so much anti-Semitic as it was more pro-white. But being that we didn't understand the whole concept of pro-white, and we started adopting things like the swastika, it instantly became very anti-Semitic, very anti-black, or anybody else who wasn't white.
And what was your job as a recruiter? Did you recruit kids?
I would go after nobody younger than the age of 12. I thought anything younger than that was too young. There are guys out in the racist movement that say, hey, 9-year-olds are fine. I couldn't do that. I used music, because music's the most powerful tool in the world. I mean, you can listen to any music. I always tell people this. I can give you any song, and if you like that song, no matter what language it's in, no matter what culture it's from, if it gets stuck in your head, you turn it off, you walk around for an hour with that song stuck in your head. That's how powerful it is. But if that message is talking about hate, violence, racism, that can get stuck in your head too.
Eventually, you started to turn away from this movement. What did an event trigger your decision?
Me and my son one morning were sitting down watching this show on Nickelodeon, kids' television network here, and we were watching a show on it called Gullah Gullah Island. And my 3-year-old came out in the living room, turned the TV off, and turned around and scolded me. He goes, "Daddy, no nigger watching in the house." Now my first impression was I was very happy. I mean, I'm a racist. Way to go, kid. Oh, I'm proud of you. As I went back and sat on my couch and I kicked my feet up on the coffee table and I was watching my 2 little kids interact, I started thinking about where they were going to be at 15 and 17. Where are they going to be a decade down the line? And I didn't like the outcome.
You're one of the few people who left the movement and is now a public figure, and you chose not to change your name.
Yes.
Are you in danger today?
I get threats. I get death threats from time to time, but I mean, if I was not worried about being in a white supremacy gang and being shot at and stabbed, I shouldn't be worried about it. I mean, I put it this way. When my time's up on this earth, my time will be up on the earth.
Taking into account your experience, where do you think these movements come from? Is it a real hate of the other, or is it personal problems? Is it a genetic predisposition to violence?
I think that's a great question. I think there's a combination of a lot of them. I think a lot of it starts off with these kids as being violent kids, and they get involved in a movement, and they adopt the ideology.
In the mind frame you were in, let's say 20 years ago, how would you have reacted to having a black president in your country?
Wow. 20 years ago, having a black president in the United States, I probably would have reacted in a very negative and very outspoken, very, very violent way. It would have been a lot different, from me 20 years ago. Now I think it's great. If I could go back to my 16-year-old self, I'd want to sit down with them and say, look, you're going to waste the next 15 years of your life. Do you really want to do that for something that you're not going to believe in? Or something that you think right now is very, very important because you have this camaraderie with friends, but and I wish I could show myself this is what's going to happen down the line. You're going to get stabbed, you're going to get shot at, you're going to have friends die, you're going to have friends murder each other. For what?